Imagine a country whose economy has grown at an average yearly rate of 8% for the last 10 years. A country of great political and social stability. A developing nation abounding in natural resources and ranked as the lowest risk country in Latin America. This is Chile, a long, narrow strip of land between the Andes Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, a country of surprising contrasts. It has a continental territory that's isolated like an island. It has harsh deserts and lush evergreen forests, glaciers, and Polynesian Island. It's the southern tip of the world and one of the most important engines of South America's development. The country consists of three main geographical areas. The northern zone, which is mainly associated with mining, contributes 29% of the world's copper production. The central zone has strong agriculture, agribusiness, and manufacturing sectors. The gateway of which is the Biobío region. Because of its resources and geographic location, the Biobío region is the fastest growing and most promising region in Chile, as well as one of the nation's most important centers of urban and industrial development. 13% of the national population lives in this region, which has been one of Chile's pioneer regions in the process of internationalizing the economy in line with the government's policy of opening up the country to world markets. Accordingly, the region had to completely restructure its productive processes. As a result, the Biobío region now leads the country in export. In recent years, the Pacific Rim has become the stage for large-scale economic activity. Chile has taken advantage of its strategic location on the Pacific and has guided its economic development accordingly, gradually modernizing its highway and port infrastructure. Consequently, Chile has strengthened its role as a business platform for South America and for all Pacific Rim countries. Chile's being a member of Mercosur has offered significant advantages in this regard. Chile's focus on the Pacific is particularly important to the Biobío region. Because this region has over 12 port facilities, the premier gateway in Chile for shipments to and from the Pacific Rim countries is the Biobío region. The region's ports are the terminal point of a new bioceanic transcontinental corridor that joins the Biobío region to the province of Bahía Blanca on the Atlantic coast of Argentina. The corridor uses the border crossing at Pino Achado and makes for easy multimodal transportation of goods from and to all Mercosur countries. Gateway to the Pacific and to the south of Chile, the Biobío region enchants visitors with its varied forests, lakes, and rivers, its almost perpendicularly rising Andean slopes, and its bountiful coastline. This dynamic urban, industrial, commercial, and port region is made up of 4 provinces. Ñuble is a mainly agricultural and more recently agribusiness-oriented province. Its capital is Chillán, rich in popular tradition. The city of Los Angeles is the capital of the Biobío province, where commerce, industry, forestry, agriculture, and livestock raising thrive together. Here also is one of Chile's main hydroelectric dam complexes. The province of Arauco, which was for 3 centuries the natural boundary between the European and indigenous cultures, today attracts industry by offering incentives to investors to build industrial plants in designated areas. The remaining province is Concepción, whose capital, also named Concepción, is the undisputed regional center of commercial, industrial, artistic, and intellectual activity. The city has 42 higher education institutions, including 7 universities, dedicated to scientific research and other programs to support the region's development. The Biobío region is Chile's foremost forestry region. Over 44% of the country's forest plantations are here, as well as a significant number of forest product companies and industrial facilities that concentrate a large amount of capital and sophisticated technology. The region's highly developed forestry sector, which contributes 70% of the region's total exports, can be explained by the ideal weather and soil conditions in the coastal mountain range and Andean foothills, conditions that allow some species to grow 5 times faster here than anywhere else in the world. Although the most widely planted species is radiata pine, since 1990, eucalyptus has been increasingly planted because its short fibers allow pulp and paper mills to produce higher-grade specialty papers. Technology is the way of the future for the region's forestry. In order to get maximum use out of natural resources and to cause a minimum impact on the environment while doing so, foresters are changing planting systems and silvicultural regimes and mechanizing their harvesting. These technological changes make new investments possible and add value to forest resources. The Biobío region's marine resources account for 4% of the fish caught in the entire world. Understandably, the region's fishing sector is one of the most dynamic economic groups in the region. 32% of the country's fishing fleet is here, and 50% of the country's catches. Moreover, the industry continues investing, not only in new plants and other facilities, but also in taking advantage of new products and technology that will allow the industry to continually improve quality. The 2 main areas of activity are fishing on the one hand, and on the other, the production of fish meal and fish oil and canned, frozen, and fresh products. A third area is artisan fishing, which receives the support of government programs. The region continues to specialize in the production of prime fish meal, a product which is extremely competitive in both foreign and domestic markets. 60% of Chile's prime fish meal comes from the Biobío region. Agriculture and livestock production are more diversified in the Biobío region than in any other region in Chile. In recent years, there has been strong expansion in fruit and vegetable production in response to increased demand abroad. Chile's export-based economic model has gradually changed the region's agriculture. For example, many agribusiness companies have modernized their vegetable farming by the use of new technology and have firmed up their markets by selling fresh, frozen, and canned produce. Pioneering attempts in activities such as seed production, flower bulbs, and medicinal herbs show just how innovative the region has become. The Biobío region also has excellent conditions for the production of fine grapes and wines. The livestock sector is also growing in importance. Key commodities include beef, milk, and other dairy products. The development of the grape growing and winemaking industry, as well as the expansion of the fruit producing sector in general, especially in products such as cherries and apples, will also give the region new opportunities in international markets. The most important productive sector of the Biobío region is manufacturing, which contributes almost 40% of the gross regional product. 5 groups make up the base of this sector, which has attracted most of the foreign investment in the region. The pulp and paper industry, which produces both mechanical and chemical pulp and different types of paper. The iron and steel industry, with recent investment